It's been almost 6 weeks since a Northland teen went to pick up his twin brothers, knocked on the door of a home, and was shot twice.
And for the first time in a KMBC 9 News exclusive, the aunt of Ralph Yarl shares her story.
She talks about Ralph's physical wounds that are healing, his emotional wounds that may never heal, and what she says the suspect stole from her family forever.
He has days where his migraines are so bad he can't even open his eyes.
Dr. Faith Spoonmore, better known as Auntie Faith, has been watching Ralph Yarl's recovery for the last several weeks. Shot once in the head and once in the arm, she says the teenager is dealing with debilitating physical pain on top of traumatizing emotional pain.
Because when he had the wound on his head and he had the wound in his arm, we saw those wounds, you know? Like now they're healing and you see the scars, but the ones that are not healing are the ones that are inside.
Ralph has always been very quiet, very courteous, but now his aunt says he spends most of the time curled up in a ball in his bedroom.
Let's go eat breakfast. We got to get up. We're going to go walk around in the backyard. And he would shuffle his way and go downstairs and he eats breakfast. But then he goes back in that ball. There's more about the wounds that you cannot see.
Aunt Faith was the one who spoke with Ralph's twin brothers the night of the shooting. The brothers Ralph had attempted to pick up from the wrong house. She didn't want them to blame themselves for what happened.
There was a lot of tears, but I made them say, "Do you understand me? Do you hear what I'm saying?" And both of them was like, "Yes, Auntie Faith."
Faith has children of her own. What happened to Ralph has traumatized her youngest child as well.
One night I was putting him down and he said to me, he's like, "If I got shot, would I live, Mommy?" And I'm like, this is not something that a 5-year-old is supposed to be talking about. Yeah, this is not a conversation for a 5-year-old.
As a family, they continue to rally around each other, around Ralph, who carries the deepest wounds Faith knows may never heal.
And he's only 17 years old. He has his entire life that he's going to have to fight, that he's going to have to struggle to deal with everything that happened as a teenager.
Ralph starts physical therapy soon. Faith says what he really wants to be as a kid again, attend camp, play his bass clarinet. That, however, will take more time.
And probably something that is in many respects just beginning. Fight, that comeback. Now, Ralph's family plans on taking part in the Going for the Distance Brain Injury annual race on Monday.
They are, a number of them are going to participate. And if you want to join Team Ralph, when you register, you can sign up on the website BIARun.org.
Laura, thank you.